When we think of Australia, we think of kangaroos and koalas. What most people don't know is that Australia is home to some of the most exotic plants, from flowers dripping with honey to seeds that need fire to propagate. Let's go on a bushwalk and I'll show you 13 incredible Australian plants and flowers. Oh, and remember, each episode is a new experience. To keep watching, subscribe. Number 13. If I had to choose the most iconic tree in Australia, it would have to be the eucalyptus, or the gum tree as they're known here. They are everywhere. You can just grab a leaf and enjoy the scent. Koalas love it so much, they spend an entire life on an eucalyptus tree. They come in all colors, shapes, and smells. There are over 800 species all over Australia. There's the red gum, the blue gum, the snow gum. It's just a beautiful tree. Number 12, when it comes to flowers, straw flowers or paper flowers are probably one of my favorites. They're super bright and last a long time. That's because what looks like a petal is a modified leaf, and it's designed to attract pollinators and people like me. Let's get one wet and I'll show you what happens. Number 11 is the lemon-scented tea tree, and I'm very lucky because this one is in bloom. Oh, it smells so good. It makes a delicious aromatic tea which helps to refocus the mind and provide clarity. I thought that's what coffee was for. Number 10, another favorite Australian tree is the Acacia, or the Wattle. Its flowers are awful for my allergies, but the smell is just irresistible. Number 9 is the wild lily. This little plant is part of the diet of Aboriginal people who enjoy eating its roots roasted. They're supposed to be sweet and delicious. Another beautiful plant you can eat the roots is number 8, kangaroo ball. The name comes from the furry flower, which is shaped like a kangaroo paw. See it? It's such a beautiful plant and it comes in many colors. It can be found everywhere in Australia. And if you're still hungry, you can also eat number 7, pig-faced. I'm a huge fan of succulents, so I have this one in my garden. It's actually one of the few truly Australian succulents. The flower is not only beautiful, it's also edible. I know because I tasted it. Number 6, clustered everlasting, which is sort of a straw flower but smaller, and as the name says, clustered. This one is bright yellow, as bright as it gets. And you know who else loves it? Butterflies. Number 5, this silvery plant earned the name emu bush because emus like to eat its fruit. Emu bush almost went extinct in the 80s, and it's rare to find it in the wild. But fortunately, it's very popular in Australian gardens. Number 4 is one of Australia's most exotic flowers, the Banksia. One of the most beautiful Australian flowers is the Banksia, and this is the pod. I'm going to show you what happens when the Australian bushes catch fire. I'm going to mimic a bushfire and see what happens. See how the pods open up? Seeds are hidden in these smaller pods. Now give it a whack, and here are the seeds. Number 3, Grevillea. Some species produce this sweet nectar, which I tried directly from the flower, and it's incredible. Aboriginal people use it to sweeten drinks. I had never seen anything like that. Number 2, bottle brush. I also heard it produced a sweet nectar. So, curious as I am, I went on to try it, with no success. It tasted like nothing. But it's still a beautiful flower and it's synonymous to Australia. Number 1, tea tree or Melaleuca. It's one of Australia's most famous trees and it produces one of my favorite scents in nature. You're probably familiar with its delicious smell, as these days there are hundreds of products containing tea tree, from toothpaste to shampoo. When you crush its leaves, they release that beautiful typical smell. The leaves and bark are antiseptic, really soft. And the bark is so soft, you can use it as bandage. I hope you enjoyed our walk and the beautiful native Australian trees, and hopefully you get to see them in person. I'll see you next time. To keep enjoying more of my videos, hit the like button and subscribe.